Notice a pattern the last 3 weeks with gold and Bitcoin. They're all up. Why? Why are they up? Typically, when gold is up, it's not always a good thing that gold is up. So let me read what Dalio was saying about this, because Dalio comes out and says, look, the whole thing that's going on right now, he is on, I believe, hold on Bitcoin and buy gold because he believes things are about to hit the fan. So Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent debt buyback announcement this week fit a broader pattern that can signal a forthcoming crisis, said Ray Dalio, billionaire Ray Dalio. Recommending gold and Bitcoin, the Bridgewater Associate founder said Bessent's plan to increase government debt purchases, coupled with Japan's reducing its U.S. bond exposure and surging long-dated American yields, suggests investors should prepare portfolios for increased risk. I'm confident that the government's financial condition is at an inflation point, Dalio wrote on LinkedIn Friday. If this is not dealt with now, the debt will build up to levels where they can't be managed without great trauma. He noted Treasury has only limited capacity to buy back bonds against the scale of issuance, and that the pattern authorities intervening to surpass long-term rates while deficits grow historically precedes debt crisis rather than resolving. His prescription: own the things government can't print. Tom, do you agree with him?
I agree with him in times of great monetary crisis on a sovereign level, and that would be U.S. dollar sovereign, owning alternative assets that are of limited supply, that's what he says can't print, usually turns out to be right. So when gold is going up, to your point, Pat, and Bitcoin is going up, why is that? Because people are worried about the regular fiat currency and all the stuff that fiat buys, and they run to the alternative, which supposedly stores of value because of their limited quantity. And so that's where it's going. And Bessent something's going on between Bessent and Warsh. Bessent's going this way, Kevin Warsh going this way, and Bessent is out there trying to help bonds and buying up back. You would think we'd have the price to go up, but it slipped. So which gives credence to Ray Dalio saying, hey, is the market about to make a correction? That's really what Ray Dalio is saying. Is the market going to make a correction because of debt? And I don't think it's just because of government debt, and I'll tell you why. What's been happening with the owner of the Lakers who sold, and with these guys, you're finding out that it's not just them. There are other insurance carriers that are carrying alternative assets that have a little bit more debt and uncertain debt targets. In other words, what they're putting their money in, where they're building the debt. And so, Dalio's been wrong before, and he's been a bit of a nervous guy for the last 2 years.
You call him a depression. He wrote a book about depression. So
yeah,
he's
for the last 2 years, I'm saying he's been really
not principles.
He's been really a nervous guy for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And so, but we've managed to kind of grow, our way out of it. I'm never one that's going to say, oh, don't worry about the debt. This is no problem. I worry about government manipulating it and inflating the way out, which crushes everybody's savings. That's what I worry
Adam,
about.
30 seconds if you have anything to add.
Yeah, of course. The number one thing you could do is own assets. Listen, everyone gets